everyone, my name is Ali, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a little while since I've done a haul, mostly because I've been trying to rein it in a little bit. So for today's video I thought I'd do a collective craft supply haul. I've got orders here from Tonic Studios, clearly Besotted, eBay and Amazon. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please keep watching and also consider subscribing because I post lots of videos just like this one. There are new videos on my channel every week, usually a mixture of crafting videos and hauls. I hope you enjoyed the video and let's get started. The first things I'm going to go through are from Amazon. So the UK has just gone back into lockdown and as if I didn't have enough hobbies, I decided to start scrapbooking. I was looking for a 12x12 album for quite a long time. They seem to be really expensive in the UK. I finally found this one from American Crafts for under £20 on Amazon, so I thought I'd better grab it while it was on a good offer. I really wanted to do a mixture of 12x12 layouts and Project Life in my scrapbooking, and I was quite inspired by Katie Moody here on YouTube. I'll link her in the description box and in the cards. She does a mix of Project Life and 12x12 layouts in her albums and I thought that would work really well for me. So this album is by American Crafts. It's a 12x12 D-ring album. It doesn't come with any pages, it's just the album, and it has a chipboard cover and a black spine. They do them in other colours as well. There is a key lime version which I think I might pick for my next album, but this should keep me going for a little while. It's quite a big album, so I should be able to fit quite a lot of layouts in here. I was quite pleased I found that on Amazon for less than £20 because they seem to be really expensive. To go with that, I also got a pack of Project Life page protectors. So this set has got 12 pages in 4 different designs. So you can see here the layouts that you can make with them. I thought this would be a good one to start with because I get to know what kind of style I like to use scrapbooking. I have already got some 12x12 pockets, so I'll be able to use those. I'm looking forward to giving this a go, and I've definitely used it as an excuse to buy a lot of Project Life cards. So the last thing I got off Amazon was some photo paper. I had some small pieces of photo paper, but I thought it might be easier to print on A4. So I found this one and it had really good reviews on Amazon, and also it wasn't too expensive. There's 20 sheets in here and it was only a few pounds. They do a bigger pack as well, which is cheaper per sheet, but I wanted to make sure that I liked the photo paper before buying a massive pack. So all of those 3 things together I think came to under £30. So that was, and I pretty much have everything else that I need to start scrapbooking. So hopefully in the next few weeks I'll be able to get started on that. So in that same theme, I've been on eBay looking at Project Life cards. So I think this should be that, but we'll find out. So rather than getting myself a full set of Project Life cards, I actually ordered some sample sets. The full sets are quite expensive and they're kind of difficult to find the ones I wanted. So these were only a few pounds each, and I thought that was a really good way of just getting a good variety of cards. So I know the sets have a lot of duplicates in. So this is from, I think the set is called Click, and they're all double-sided. They're all very similar designs on each side. I actually quite like that because depending on how you want to use the card. I quite like this set because it was quite a neutral sort of set with a bit of yellow, which quite stood out to me. They were all quite minimal, but I do like a bit of minimalism. This is actually a nice selection. So that's the first set, that's the Click set. I'm guessing Click refers to photography. But if anybody has any tips on how to store Project Life cards, then can you please leave me a comment below, because I'm going to end up with quite a lot of cards and I don't really have a place to keep them at the moment. So that's the first set, and then the other one I went for is called Ram, I think. This seller had quite a lot of different sets of Project Life cards. So I'll link to the seller in the description box, because if you want to go and check them out, and if you just want to get a few cards instead of springing for a whole set, I think this is a really good way of doing it. So let's have a look in this one. This one's a little bit more colourful. Looks like most of these are portrait as well. Ah, excuse me, Oscar's trying to get in. Come on then. You coming in? Yeah, these look like they are mostly portrait, which is alright. Hey Oscar. Lemons on. I probably bought it just because I saw that one. This one is very me. If you know me, you know I do this all the time. Oh. This is more colourful, but it's definitely... Oh, here we go. We're into the landscape ones now. It's more colourful, but it's definitely still quite modern and minimal, I would say. Looks like both these packs are all 4x6 cards. I do think I have some 3x4. Yeah, it'll be 3x4. I think I have some 3x4 cards maybe on order or somewhere. So I think there might be some in my AliExpress packages that I need to open. If you don't know, I do AliExpress hauls every month. I've linked to my playlist in the cards up here, so you can go and check that out if that's something you're interested in. I should be posting a new one very soon because I have a big pile of packages to open. The next package we'll do Clearly Besotted next. I got their bundle again this month. This month was quite a Christmassy themed one, I seem to remember. When you get the bundle, they send you some pattern papers. I've got quite a collection of these pattern papers now. And every month they are different designs, which is pretty good, because so I don't have any duplicates, which is always nice. I think this is more of a pastel-y, frosty palette this month, which I really liked actually. I think that's really nice colours. And then the back are the same colour, just with a different pattern. So this month it's large and small polka dots. I think last month they had a more like traditional Christmassy theme, like reds and greens. And then there's also a stencil. So this is the Sprinkled Stars stencil. I think this is one of the reasons it sold me on the bundle. So I really like this. There's also a lot of fireworks going on today. Luckily, Oscar's not bothered about the fireworks at all. Hi mate, you don't care. This is the stencil. That's really, really nice. I think you'd probably use it this way up. Lovely, really like that. I really like Clearly Besotted stencils. I've got a lot of them. If you've seen any of my Clearly Besotted hauls before, you might have seen some of the ones I have. I have a lot more. And then in here will be the stamps. What are you doing, mate? Just pick a spot and sit there. So we have got, this is called Bite Me, which I think is really fun. I really like this font. And it's all like Christmas cookies. There's like a little train, a little gingerbread man and woman, and a little tree. So they're all like Christmas cookies. And then this says, "What do you mean I'm on the naughty list?" This is one of the free extras that you get in the kit. These will be super fun to colour in. I really like those. Gnome for Christmas. Now, I'm not a massive fan of gnomes. I think gnomes have been a big trend for the last year or so, especially for Christmas. I'm not the biggest fan of gnomes, but these are actually really cute. I really surprised myself. I do like them. I don't know what it is I like about them more. Maybe it's they don't have like little outfits on. They're just all beard. I think that's a really fun take on the gnome. And I really, really like this little town scene at the bottom. I can see myself using this a lot on Christmas cards because you could colour it so many different ways, or you could not colour it. So I think it'd be really nice if you heat embossed it on white on craft cardstock and then just coloured some areas in with coloured pencil. That would look really, really nice. It would remind me of like Christmas cookies or something. So you've got your 4 gnomes here and they've all got hats on. This one's not holding anything, but this one has a candy cane. He's got a lantern. He's got a stack of presents. There's always extra little stamps included with Clearly Besotted, like little movement lines, stars. They always like really fill the space on the sheet, which I really appreciate. And then you've got your sentiments. So you've got chilling with my gnomies, hope you have a fun-filled Christmas. Merry Christmas from our gnome to yours. Gnome for Christmas, there's just gnome there. XO, sweet and yum. So yeah, they love to do the puns on clearly besotted stamps. That's something that I really appreciate, and I don't think I've ever had a duplicated sentiment, so I really appreciate that. They clearly keep track of what sentiments they use, so they don't send you the same one, so I do really like that. Next one, we've got Christmas characters. So these are all characters holding baubles or snowballs. So you could so these three, they don't have the bauble topper on, but you get a separate bauble topper there, so you could easily turn them into baubles. Or if you didn't want these four to be baubles, you could just not stamp that bit. That's really super easy to do, and I really appreciate that Clearly Besotted clearly thought about that, you know, and given you the extra bauble topper to add on. So they are stampers themselves, and they understand what people want in stamps, which is really good. I only have good things to say about Clearly Besotted. If you've ever watched one of these videos before, I just wax lyrical about them for 20 minutes. And then there's a bunch of sentiments at the top here. So we've got be good, warm hugs, best wishes, with love, Merry Xmas, love family, be merry, with ho ho ho, be nice and let it snow. If you turn that one upside down, it would almost look like joy, joy, joy as well, but I don't think that's what they meant to do. And then you've got peace, joy, hay and time in here as well. Yeah, really cute. I like the Santa with his little moustache. That's really adorable. There is a reindeer, a bear, a penguin, a snowman, a fairy, an elf and a Santa. So you get quite a lot of different characters on there. This one's called Balloon Bunch Christmas. So they've done quite a lot of balloon bunch stamp sets before, and they're all themed around bunches of balloons and then characters hanging from them. And they do it in such a way that you have different balloons, and then all the characters can be interchanged with the balloons, which I think is really clever. These ones are really little. I really like that they've included lots of different characters on here. And then the balloons are bigger because that makes more of a focal point. And then you've got another little village scene at the bottom here. This is really cute. They do these quite a lot in Clearly Besotted sets, and I do tend to use them quite a lot. The Dachshund one that I got last month was like a snowy hill, and I did a video on that. If you want to check that out, I'll put the link to it in the cards. They're really good for masking and ink blending behind. That's my favourite way to use them. One day I'll probably do something else with them, but for now that's my favourite way to use them. Sentiments on this one, we've got be merry, have fun, woohoo, merry and bright, and fa la la la. Also hi, ho and hey. And then we've got a little star and a little snow sprinkle there as well. And then some little movement lines too. I really like the cat with his little... There's two cats actually. Is that a cat? Yeah, it must be a cat. With his little tie on his tail. That's so cute. So that's the first pack, and then there's one more pack in here. You always get a little card. They've got their names on here this month. This is Spell the Season. So this is an alphabet set with festive themed letters. So you've got festive lights. There's candy cane ones with bows, holly. Yeah, that's really cute. I've got another alphabet set by them, which you have probably seen in my previous Clearly Besotted haul. I'll link it again in the cards. These letters are a lot smaller, so you could spell more on your card, essentially. I really appreciate that they've managed to fit all of the letters and all of the numbers on one tiny little stamp sheet. That's really impressive that they've managed to do that. There's clearly a lot of layouting has gone on here. You can tell. And this will be really cute to colour in festive colours, in non-festive colours. I think I can see myself using this to spell out some nice words on my Christmas card, so that will be fun to use. Really like that. There is Ring Around Christmas. This is a wreath one. They did an autumnal wreath that I haven't bought yet, but then I saw the Christmas one and I was like, oh, I definitely use the Christmas one more than I'd use the autumn one. I do lots of Christmas cards. I don't tend to do them for autumn. I mostly do new home, new baby, Christmas and birthday, and like congratulations cards really. So Christmas is a big one for me. So, and I love all the Christmas supplies. They're just so cute. Anyway, back to the stamp set. So you've got your big wreath in the middle and a present. So this, you've got a bow, there's some Christmas foliage, there's some baubles. I saw one of the ladies on the design team actually turned this present into a Rubik's Cube, which was quite clever. But yeah, this will be super fun to colour in all different colours. There's a little Christmas light under there, love that. Then you've also got some little characters at the bottom. So there's a penguin, there is a mouse, a bear and a robin. And then there's some more sentiments. So there's a really big season's greetings here. There's earth, warm wishes, merry and bright, happy holidays, peace on, hello, eat, drink and be merry, and hugs. And that hey up there. So I'm guessing peace on air. Did I say warm wishes in the middle there? I can't remember if I did. They do really nice combinations of sentiments on Clearly Besotted. That's that one. And then the last one in this set is called Prancing Plushies. So these are little reindeer and they are adorable. This one you get 2 scene pieces. So you get the snow with the little houses and the trees. That's really pretty. And then the other way up you've got your roof with a little chimney. So you could do, you know, the reindeer on the chimney. They're waiting for Santa to come back out the chimney after delivering presents. So I think that's really clever that they've thought of doing that. All the reindeer in different poses. These 2 are the same, but they're like, you know, mirrored, which is handy. So you don't have to do any fancy stamp mirroring, which I don't have the patience to do. Sleigh, there is Happy Christmas Dear, Have You Been Nice This Year, Prancing Through the Snow, Is You, which I'm guessing All I Want Is You, yeah, From, Hi and Oh Dear. Yeah, there's also a 2 and an XO and the little movement line. I really love their plushies line at Clearly Besotted. I think I have like almost all of them, so maybe one day I'll do a video about my Clearly Besotted stamp collection. Please leave me a comment below if you'd like to see that. I'll show you all of the sets that I've got. It's going to be a long video though because I've got time. And maybe like I might have to think about how much I've spent, which I don't want to do, so we'll gloss over that. But yeah, if you do want to see that video, please let me know in the comments. So that's all of those. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stamp set, a stencil and the papers, and I think the cost was about £55, which is really good. These are really high quality photopolymer stamps and they stamp perfectly every time. So there is a reason I keep going back every month and getting them, because I really do love them. And you get something like 10 or 15% off if you buy all of them, and I always love them all anyway, so I always do. Tonic had a sale on, and I really like Tonic's cardstock, so I just thought, you know, I'd treat myself. Didn't spend a lot. I think I spent less than 30 quid. Let's have a look and see what I got. Oh, it's past the parcel. So these are my 12 by 12 cardstock sheets. So these are reduced to £1 a pack, and you get 5 sheets. So 5 12 by 12 sheets for £1 works out 20 pence a sheet, which is pretty reasonable. So I got the maroon red and pumpkin orange, and they both have the same, yeah, there we go. They both have the same weave texture on them, which is, I think, is a really nice touch to use in card making or scrapbooking. And these are just nice colours that I liked. So, yeah, I got those 2. I didn't have either of these colours. I do have quite a lot of Tonic Studios cardstock now, but not either of these. So yeah, I thought these would be really nice to use in my new scrapbook. It's the right kind of colours for sort of October, November time. So, and they're only £1. So I like that they've put this piece of card inside to keep them protected. That's kept them nice and flat throughout the shipping process. So it's the little things, isn't it? It's the little things. And then there's also this in here. So this is my other bits again. So what should we go for first? Oh, some good things in here. I saw these, I think they were reduced to £3, and I always like to have a lot of pairs of scissors in my craft room. These are non-stick coated blades and they're micro serrated, so they're nice small scissors. They've got a nice grip actually on them as well. So these will probably be fussy cutting scissors, I would imagine. I like the fact that they're non-stick as well. I don't think I have any non-stick scissors, and I quite often get my scissors all gunked up, so if I can use these on like foam tape and stuff, that would be really handy. I think they were supposed to be £5 and they were reduced to £3 or something, so pretty good for a pair of nice scissors. I got this die set, which is just an and an ampersand. You get the inside die and also the shadow layer as well. I think this was reduced to like £1.50 or something mad like that, and I thought that is going to be so handy for doing sentiments either on Christmas cards or in a scrapbook, because I don't really have any dies, I don't think, for either of these, not standalone ones, and they're the kind of font that would go with anything, so I think that was a good one to add to my stash. Also got this stamp here. So the sale included quite a lot of stamps on sale, and this was only a couple of pounds. And these are actually red rubber stamps. I didn't have any red rubber stamps, I don't think. So that's quite exciting. I don't know how different they'll be to the clear ones, but this is a tag and then it has like a floral spray around it, and I thought that would make a really nice focal point on the front of a card, either stamped in ink and coloured in, or heat embossed in gold with like some nice Nouveau shimmer powder background or something like that. That would be really fun to play with. It would be a nice stamp to use for a card where you just want to like play with a mixed media background and not have to think too much about the card layout, which is sometimes that's what I want to do. So that will be fun to use. I think I've had this in my basket before, but it was probably a tenner. For me, a tenner on one stamp is a bit much. So when I saw it at this price, I was like, oh, I'll have that. Same with these. So these are two more red rubber stamps. These are ladies in nice dresses. I really like the style of these. It's the kind of style that you don't have to get an absolutely perfect impression for it to look nice. And I thought these would be really nice for wedding cards, because you could colour them in like white and cream, but you could also colour them in bright colours and make them into birthday cards or congratulations cards, you know, even like graduation cards. And they do a few other designs as well, but this one and this one I think were on sale as well, but these were my two favourites, so I just got these two. I thought, how many different women in dress stamps am I going to use? Apparently I was being very good that day. Craft Perfect Merry and Bright patterned paper pad. So these are all double-sided and they're all kind of like basic Christmas patterns. So last year, I think it was, I did get the Merry and Bright. I'm pretty sure this is the Merry and Bright ink set. I mean, it looks the same, doesn't it? But it was ages ago and I don't remember. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, it would be really fun to like combine the two. And also I liked the fact that this was like a more modern pattern, or more modern set of patterns, but also quite festive. Not that I needed any more Christmas paper, but you know what I'm like. Yeah, so you get 8 designs in here, 6 of each. It's 160 GSM, so it's quite a lightweight paper. It is paper, not cardstock, but it will be fine for layering and using on Christmas cards. I also got this, which was on sale, quite cheap. It was only a couple of pounds, and it is A2 size watercolour card, ready to go on the front of your card, which I thought was really handy to do a watercolour background and then have it the right size for your card. I do have a lot of watercolour card already, but it's nice to not have to trim it down, you know. And then the last thing I got from Tonic are these. I didn't realise these were so big. I've wanted to try these for ages, but they're quite expensive. So when I saw some of the colours on sale, I was like, ooh, I'll have those. They are the Nouveau Glimmer pastes. This is Raspberry Rhodolite, and this one is Rich Cocoa. That's much easier to say. I would say this one's quite autumnal. I really like that it was kind of golden. Should we like do some close-up, zoom in glitter porn? Oh yeah, that's what we want, isn't it? So I thought this one would be perfect for kind of autumnal type cards. It's maybe showing up a little bit more purpley on camera, it's not, it's brown. And then the other one is the Raspberry, which is a red. It's like a true Christmassy red. So I've seen mostly people use these with stencils. These were both on offer, so they were much cheaper than the normal price. There's a few other colours I'd like to try, but I'm glad I got these ones cheaper so I could try them, because if I don't like them, then I haven't bought them at full price. I mean, that's pretty obvious. So that is my haul for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, because that really helps me out, and also consider subscribing to my channel, because I post videos like this all the time, so you are welcome to live vicariously through my purchases. If you've got any questions about any of the products, please leave me a comment below, or just leave me a comment and tell me you like the video. Like that would be awesome if you did. All of the links to these products, if they're still available, will be in the description box. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the video and you will come back to my channel soon. I'd love to have you subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!